Welcome to the Vibes Lab, your front row seat to the science behind VIA, the Vibes AI agentic platform making everyday brain health accessible to all. Every episode is designed to reveal insights that will enhance your cognitive health and well-being. Follow us to grab your lab key and experience limitless intelligence.
You know, the constant symphony of modern life, the hum of traffic, endless notifications, just chatter all around us. What profound, ancient wisdom have we maybe inadvertently tuned out? But we're so used to noise, it's almost become our default setting. But what if the surprising answer to some of our biggest modern challenges isn't more stimulation, but actually less?
Right.
What if it's the profound, often overlooked, healing power of silence?
Yeah.
Today, in this deep dive into the fascinating sources you've shared, our mission is to unpack some groundbreaking research. It reveals silence isn't just the absence of sound, but maybe an active therapeutic force.
It's a great way to put it, an active force.
Yeah, we're going to explore how it fundamentally transforms our nervous system, enhances cognitive function, and, well, actually creates the optimal conditions for real healing to begin.
And this understanding is particularly crucial, I think, when we start considering areas like, say, cognitive decline, where the brain truly seems to benefit from a different kind of environment. We're really delving into the science behind why silence isn't just playing a role, but why it actually forms, the very cornerstone of effective sound therapy protocols.
Okay, so how can simply being quiet be a force? That sounds almost paradoxical, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What was the first concrete scientific step that let us move beyond just a feeling, to really understand its measurable impact?
Well, a really remarkable aspect points to the pioneering work of Dr. John Booley. He spent an astonishing 500 hours in an anechoic chamber.
Wow, 500 hours.
Yeah, that's a room designed to be completely, utterly silent. And in that absolute quiet, he made this revolutionary discovery. He could actually hear his own nervous system functioning.
Hear his nervous system, serious.
Yeah, imagine that. It wasn't just hearing it, though. It was the profound realization that in true silence, our internal biology reveals this unique tune right, a fundamental vibrational frequency that, unlike external noise, is perfectly aligned with us. The key insight here is that this inherent internal music isn't just present. It's almost like a blueprint for healing. It showed him our nervous system operates much like a finely tuned musical instrument.
Right.
When all that external noise is absent, our intrinsic rhythms and patterns, usually just drowned out by environmental chatter, they finally come to the foreground.
Right.
And this provides a clear, unadulterated signal. It allows therapeutic sound interventions to be precisely calibrated, working with your body's natural resonance, not fighting against it.
So essentially, our noisy world is keeping our nervous system perpetually out of tune.
Yeah.
That's a powerful implication.
It really is.
What's astonishing then is that this isn't just a subjective feeling of calm. The science shows there's a distinct physiological shift happening under the surface. It's a measurable state.
Exactly. Precisely. This measurable physiological state is what Harvard Medical School professor Herbert Benson famously coined the relaxation response.
The relaxation response, okay.
He defined it as the exact opposite of that stress-induced fight-or-flight response that, well, most of us are far too familiar with these days.
Unfortunately, yes. And what does that actually mean for our body? What are the documented changes that kick in when this relaxation response activates?
Yeah, if we connect this to the bigger picture, the Benson Henry Institute has extensively documented its profound systemic effects. So on the cardiovascular side, you see a significant reduction in heart rate.
Great.
Blood pressure drops, and circulation actually improves through enhanced nitric oxide release.
Nitric oxide, right.
Which means your body operates more efficiently, needing less oxygen. And neurologically, the transformation is quite remarkable, too.
How so?
Your brainwave patterns shift from those high-frequency beta waves, the ones associated with anxiety, overthinking.
Yeah, the busy brain waves.
Exactly, the busy brain. They shift to slower, more relaxed alpha and theta waves. You also get enhanced left-right brain hemisphere balance and critically improved vagal tone.
Vagal tone. Remind us what that is again.
Think of it as strengthening your body's natural calm-down switch. It makes it easier to shift out of stress mode.
Got it.
This crucially strengthens the parasympathetic nervous system, activating the body's natural healing and regenerative processes. It's really a complete systemic shift towards restoration.
So a calmer body equals a sharper mind, fundamentally. When you mention improved memory consolidation, what does that actually look like for someone trying to learn something new or, trying to avoid that feeling of constant information overload?
That's precisely it. And the cognitive benefits of silence are particularly relevant when we talk about potentially addressing cognitive decline. Silence facilitates several key processes.
Okay.
First, that improved memory consolidation means your brain can actually process and integrate new information more effectively, sort of storing it away properly. Think of it like defragging a hard drive.
Good analogy.
Second, the absence of auditory distractions creates these optimal conditions for enhanced focus and concentration. It makes it easier to really lock on to what you're trying to learn or do.
Makes sense.
Third, you experience increased mental clarity because the reduced cognitive load allows for deeper processing and clearer thinking. It helps cut through that mental fog.
Yeah, we could all use less fog.
Absolutely. And finally, a calmed nervous system directly supports better emotional regulation, helping you respond to stressors more thoughtfully, less reactively. All these work together for a sharper, more resilient mind, which is exactly what you need when grappling with complex information or just daily life.
This raises an important question, though. If silence is so powerful all by itself, how does it fit into something like sound therapy? It seems a bit counterintuitive, doesn't it?
It does on the surface.
Why isn't silence just a pause, but actually, as the sources suggest, where the magic happens?
Okay, here's where it gets truly mind-bending, and it's based on what some researchers are exploring. In those pure silent spaces, when therapeutic sounds are intentionally canceled out, some sources suggest a subtle, fundamental energy emerges from within our cells.
Energy from our cells.
What some call scalar energy. Now, this isn't something you measure with a conventional meter, but it's described as a profound, foundational information field.
Interesting.
It's in this quieter internal space that our cells seem to become more receptive, allowing healing frequencies to resonate with them and penetrate far more deeply. It's almost like clearing the airwaves for a perfect signal to get through.
So silence prepares the way.
Exactly. This is a fundamental principle for effective sound therapy protocols. Silence creates expectancy. Your nervous system gets primed to receive and integrate those therapeutic frequencies.
Okay.
Just like a bell needs space around it to ring clearly, therapeutic sounds really need silence to achieve their maximum impact. And most importantly, the profound cellular and neurological changes that sound therapy initiates. They happen most effectively during these crucial periods of silence. It's the receptive pause that allows the deep change to occur.
It's fascinating how everything is so interconnected. It's not just about what you hear or don't hear, but how that seems to affect your very breath and your internal state.
Yeah.
There's this intricate connection here that might surprise you.
Absolutely. And emerging research really highlights this intricate relationship between silence, breathing patterns, and cognitive function.
Right.
Imagine your mind is like a bustling city street, constantly assaulted by noise.
Yeah.
When you step into silence, it's like finding a quiet park bench. Your breath naturally deepens, almost like a sigh of relief, pulling more oxygen into your brain. And that extended exhale, it isn't just a breath, it's a direct message to your nervous system. It's safe to rest now, safe to repair.
Activating that parasympathetic system again.
Precisely. This mindful pause cuts through the mental chatter, making you more present, and crucially, creating this fertile ground for your brain to literally rewire itself, building new, stronger neural pathways.
Neuroplasticity.
Exactly. This neuroplasticity-enhancing environment is truly crucial for maintaining cognitive vitality, especially as we age.
And these aren't just theoretical benefits, right? You mentioned they have tangible clinical applications. This isn't just for general relaxation. It's actually being used as medicine.
Right.
What does that look like in practice?
Yes, clinical research indeed demonstrates silence's effectiveness in several key areas. For nervous system disorders, the strategic use of silence helps balance the autonomic nervous system. This is particularly beneficial for individuals dealing with chronic stress, anxiety, sleep disorders, even attention deficit challenges, and cognitive processing difficulties.
Okay.
In cognitive rehabilitation, silence-based interventions are showing real promise in memory enhancement protocols, attention training programs, improving executive function, and helping with age-related cognitive maintenance.
And pain management, too.
Yes, and in pain management, the combination of therapeutic sound and silence has been shown to reduce inflammation, partly through that nitric oxide pathway activation we talked about, lower subjective pain ratings, improve sleep quality in chronic pain patients, and generally enhance overall quality of life measures. For example, Some restorative audio protocols, like those developed by Vibes AI, though we're not promoting them, are specifically designed based on this scientific understanding. They incorporate precisely timed silence intervals, resonance optimization, and cognitive support features to maximize therapeutic impact.
So this isn't some far-off concept. It's actively being integrated. What does this all mean for you listening right now? How can you actually integrate this healing power of silence into your busy day, whether you're working, learning, or just, living life?
That's the key question, isn't it? The sources provide specific, evidence-based recommendations for practical implementation. You could start with a morning silence practice.
All right.
Just 5 to 10 minutes of intentional silence right at the beginning of your day. It helps your nervous system reset for optimal cognitive function.
Just 5 or 10 minutes. Seems
Yeah.
doable.
It really is. Another idea is mindful transitions. Using brief periods of silence between activities helps your brain process and integrate information more effectively. So instead of jumping straight from one task to the next, take maybe 30 seconds, a minute of quiet.
A little pause button.
Exactly. And for evening integration, ending your day with silence-enhanced sound therapy, if that's something you explore, can promote memory consolidation and really restorative sleep. These are small shifts, but they have profound potential.
And looking ahead, it seems clear that the future of silence-based therapeutics holds incredible potential. Things like preventative cognitive care, highly personalized silence protocols based on individual needs.
Yeah, and even technology-enhanced silence, think biofeedback systems that could adjust silence periods based on your real-time physiological data.
Wow, it's really about bringing this ancient wisdom into a modern, data-driven approach. So, in our hyper-connected world, silence has definitely become a rare and precious resource. Yet, as this deep dive has shown us, groundbreaking research clearly demonstrates it's not some luxury, but really a necessity for optimal nervous system function, cognitive health, and just overall well-being.
And to reinforce that, the science is becoming clearer. Silence doesn't just complement something like sound therapy, it seems to amplify it, maybe exponentially. It transforms therapeutic sound from just a pleasant experience into potentially a profound catalyst for neurological transformation. It really seems to be in those moments of silence that the deepest changes truly occur.
So, as you go about your day, maybe consider this. In embracing what might just seem like the sound of silence, perhaps we open ourselves to the body's own innate wisdom and its remarkable capacity for self-healing. Think about how much potential for renewal, regeneration, and cognitive vitality might exist in the profound quietude we so often overlook, just waiting for us to simply tune in.